Joining me here in studio to continue the conversation about anti-Muslim rhetoric and to talk other issues is Reza Farahan, the star of Bravo's show, Shahs of Sunset. Reza was born in Tehran, Iran, fled the country with his family during the revolution, raised in California. He's a prominent player in the LA real estate world. Before we talk about anything else, your mother is Muslim, your father is Jewish. Which do you practice?
And I'm confused. Both of my parents believed that organized religion, ritualistic organized religion was, you know, more for the olden age to control people, don't kill, don't steal. My parents were both more spiritual than they were ritualistic.
So you don't go to church or synagogue?
No, I don't go to a mosque. No.
All right, following the attacks in Paris and San Bernardino, the rise of ISIS, the anti-Muslim rhetoric, what's your response?
You know, I'm not supportive of any anti-Muslim rhetoric. But there's a problem. There's a lot of terrorism that comes from a certain region, and unfortunately, a lot of those people happen to be from Muslim countries. And we have to do something. You know, we have to do something. I don't think it needs to be against Muslims, but I think it needs to be against countries and governments that harbor terrorists, that fund terrorism, and give welcomes, like the guy who bombed Lockerbie. When he went back to Libya, he was praised as a hero. So I think the problem isn't with Muslim people, because a majority of those people are amazing people. It's with the countries and the governments and the places where these bad apples can thrive.
How does your father feel?
Exactly the same way. It's weird because I was at the gym on 9/11. I was running on the treadmill, and this girl looked at me and said, "You must be happy." And I was so offended. I may look Middle Eastern, on the outside, but I am apple pie and baseball on the inside. Like, God bless America. I love this country, and I think we need to do whatever it takes to protect it.
So when you hear Donald Trump call for a ban on Muslims entering, emotionally, doesn't that affect you?
It does, because I fall into every minority group except handicapped. And, are women still a minority? I'm in every single minority group, except I'm not African American. But, I'm gay, I'm Middle Eastern, I'm Jewish, I'm Muslim, I'm everything.
Boy, you got it all figured out.
Everything. So it offends me when I hear that. But I do think we need to close our borders. If you have a stamp from Yemen in your passport, you should not be coming to America. There is nothing good happening in Yemen. I'm sorry.
Oddly enough, you would face more, you face more. You have a rougher time today being Muslim than being gay.
Absolutely.
That whole thing has changed.
Completely. Completely. And I don't associate or feel any affiliation to the Muslim faith. I don't feel any connection to the Muslim faith. I support people that are Muslim. Do you. Do your thing. It's not my thing.
What do you think of the term radical Islam?
It scares the hell out of me.
It's a fair term to use?
Absolutely.
You are quoted as saying, "I have an important message. All the bling and Mercedes aside, I'm an openly gay Persian man. According to the president of the country I was born in, I don't even exist."
Correct.
So you feel no tie to Iran?
I've been lynched for saying this, but I wish that they had changed the name after it became this new thing. The place that I was born in ceased to exist after the revolution. It's a new thing now, It's a new place with new ideals, new leaders.
Not the Iran.
It is not, the place that I was born in. They've turned the clock back hundreds of years.
How do you feel about all the refugees? Are you concerned about terrorists coming in with them?
Absolutely. And I'm not saying these Syrians are bad people, but we don't know who they are. We can't vet them. We don't know what they've been up to. They could be, some bad seeds in there. The next World Trade Center people could be among those.
Politically, where are you? Democrat, Republican? Who are you supporting?
So I'm the biggest Democrat on the planet. except for, I adore Barack Obama. I think he's the best president we've ever had. But I do not think that we should be making deals with countries that basically chant death to America in their national anthem.
Like Iran. But so you'll probably vote for Hillary.
I will definitely vote for Hillary.
What do you think of Jeb Bush?
I mean, thank God he's going nowhere. It's like we've had 2 bad Bushes. We don't need a third.
Would you worry very much if Trump were the nominee?
I wouldn't worry because there's certain things that he says that I believe in. You know, he is a businessman. He is very successful. And
he's real estate like yourself?
He's a real estate agent. His apartment, I'm sure you've been there, looks like he's Persian. I'm surprised, like, I've never seen a white person with an apartment that gold. But I think that he loves America, and I think he would protect it. I don't agree with, some of the things he says. They're completely offensive. But I think that better him than that crazy doctor.
All right, tell me about the Shahs of Sunset while we have a moment or two. How do you explain its success?
The success of Shahs of Sunset exists because a lot of other minorities can associate with the struggles that go along with being bicultural. So you could be Cuban, Mexican, Italian, Greek. It still applies. The things that we struggle with as, foreigners in a new land that we love, but, we're trying to balance the old world, heritage and culture in this beautiful new country that we live in.
So it's working.
For me, so far, so good. Thank God I'm not back in Iran. I'd be hanging from, a lamppost somewhere.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Reza, great pleasure.
Thank you so much,
Great pleasure meeting
Larry.
you. Say hello to Ryan Seacrest.
Absolutely.
Thanks for your time today.
Thank you.